Hey, yo, foreigner, you crazy for this one.
Yeah, that thing I'm jab riding when I'm left hooking. Fiends say they love me cause they know I keep that sack moving. Sad to say, but this the life that I have grew in. I had to hustle, skipping class, man, I was true in. I can flip some packs and teach you how to do it. This the real deal. Better watch your back cause people will kill. Kill Bill, kill switch on the Glock. Yeah, this the real. And people spin around them blocks just like a Ferris wheel. But that's enough of that. Let me tell you about my life and where I grew up at. I grew up in the south of Topeka. Then I moved to the east in the streets and I ain't fucking with neither. I ain't the type to go with kill or go and sit on that block.
What's going on, Bucket Discussions family? It's the boy J Coop, man, 1/3 of the Bucket Discussions podcast. And hey, man, I'm here to remind you to make sure that you guys are tuning into our previous videos on the Bucket Discussions YouTube channel. And make sure to also stay tuned for more great basketball content coming.
Yo! Welcome back to the Bucket Discussions podcast. You guys know this is the podcast where we're going to be on the stat sheet. We're going to be on the narrative to bring you that real, authentic, fun sports conversation, man. It's your boy, Tahj James, a.k.a. TJ, a.k.a. Lakers fan, a.k.a. Chiefs fan, 221. Shout out to my Chiefs, man. They got a very good dub yesterday against the Bucks, and I'm very happy about that, man. It felt good. Also, a.k.a. 1/3 of the Bucket Discussions podcast. And I'm going to pass it to the guys, man, to my partner.
What's good with it? Hold on. Let me get back over. What's good with it? You know, we back at y'all with another episode, man. Another podcast, another installment. It's your boy, Trey, a.k.a. the Girls Down Sugar, a.k.a. Trigger, a.k.a. whatever you want, Dr. James, whatever you want to call me. We are back at y'all with another episode. I'm going to pass it to bro.
Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy J Coop, and we are back. You know what I'm saying? For another episode of Bucket Discussion. We are excited to get into it. We have some stuff to tell you guys today. Yeah, man, it's been an eventful month when it comes to football. So we got a little bit of football, we got a little bit of basketball to get into, but I'm gonna pass it back to my man Tahj, just in case we have any church announcements before we have to start the show, man.
Sure. Man, we definitely had church announcements, man. The most important part of church.
Yes, sir.
First off, make sure you guys are tapped in. If you can't watch on YouTube, make sure you're listening to us on Apple Podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and add our show to your playlist, man. Add us to your weekly routine.
Yes,
also,
sir.
we're on Spotify. We're on different apps like Google Podcasts, man. I'm pretty sure like Podbean, stuff like that, man. We're on a lot of places, man. So go ahead and get us with the audio version. If you can't sit down and watch or listen to us on YouTube, make sure you're tapped in with that. Also, I want to, before we get started, bro, I want to ask, bro, how was New York City, man, the Big Apple? Kind of get into why you was down there and kind of what the vibe was like down in NYC.
Yes, sir.
First and foremost, man, I attended New York City as a Thurgood Marshall Leadership Institute scholar, man. Just elected to represent the campus of Lynch University. It was a big 3-day affair, or let me say it was 5 days, but a big 3-day career fair, man, where we got the chance to network and interview with different companies, getting internships, getting job offers, things like that. But let me speak to the energy of New York, bro. I was down there in New York for 5 days. Of course, we had our Thurgood Marshall Leadership Institute things where we had to go to this talk, to this meeting, this interview, to talk to this company, do all that type of stuff. But afterwards, bro, we went from like 8 to 8. Then afterwards, we had our free time, hit the streets, man. I hate to say it like that, but we got the free time to hit the streets. Man. I will say just the energy down there, the fact that it's just like jumping all at that time of night. You got people TikToking, you got people selling stuff, you got people doing this, people are doing dancing, you got your tweakers over here. You just got a lot going on in New York, bro. I'll say it's definitely the experiences to be in the heart of New York, Times Square. Just seeing everything that's going on down there, bro. Everybody's selling something. Everybody got places to be, the restaurants, the food, again, and just the people, man, the chance to network with other students, man, like me, definitely an experience I won't forget. Just a lot happened in New York, man. The clothes, the stores, how everything is set up. I think everything's just so crowded. It's just always high functioning. You got Broadway shows. You got people trying to sell you this. people trying to sell you glasses, people they taking pictures of you, they snapping pics for you. Hey, you want this picture, man? Come check this out. And then they doing a lot for you, but they hooking you up. So I thought it was definitely a great experience, man. Hopefully we get that video up pretty soon, man, so y'all can check it out, man. See for yourselves.
Yes, sir. Stay tuned, man.
Sure, bro. Excited to see that, man. I'm glad you got to experience that.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right, so without further ado, let's hop straight into the show, man. We have the first topic on hand. My boy Coop, man, I want to shout out to him for this and just kind of, getting our heads on straight about the situation. Ime Udoka, this popped off a few weeks ago. We're really not sure what happened, but we know that he had a consensual relationship, an improper consensual relationship with somebody with the Boston Celtics, a staff member of the Boston Celtics. As a head coach, he was warned multiple times to stop. He didn't stop, so he got to hand it down a 1-year suspension.
He was warned.
Yeah, they warned him. We're not sure. We're not entirely too sure about the details, so we really can't speak to what he didn't do or what he shouldn't have did or what happened. We can't speak on none of that. As Coop alluded to earlier in the pre-show, a lot of people have a lot of different opinions. A lot of people are experts. A lot of people work for the Boston Celtics, even though they never worked for the Boston Celtics, so they know what happened.
Got that insight, don't they?
Yeah, a lot of people have inside info, man, but we don't have the inside info, so we're not going to speak on the situation. We don't know what happened. But what we can speak to is Ime Udoka's not going to be there next year. How does this affect the Celtics next year, man? And the question that I have for you guys is, what percentage chance do the Boston Celtics have to make it back to the NBA Finals next year?
Ooh, that's an interesting question. I think, and I really hate to say this, but I think Ime played a large role in their success. Even though he wasn't on the court, I feel like what he brought to them from a coaching standpoint, even though at the end of the day, coaches can only do so much. It's the players out there getting the work done. But I think what he brought from them from a defensive standpoint, their ability to shut down. Let me say shut down, but the ability to kind of hold top scorers like KD and Kyrie, they got them up out of there with a quickness. So their ability to kind of negate those type of top level scores, and basically everything he brought to the game, even if you look to the NBA Finals, which we're predicting him to get back to looking at their odds. But I think just his coaching and his will that he put in it, and the confidence he put in certain players, like you look at Rob Will, Fofo throwing everything. He was injured. He was the guy that was just kind of pushing them like, man, I know you hurting right now, but we need you. We need you to do this. We need you to do that. And I think that's a big thing coming from a coach. I think he did a lot for that team. I'm not saying those players didn't do their thing, but I think he did a lot for that team to allow them to be in the position that they were in. So I think that does kind of lower their chances a little bit, in my opinion. But at the end of the day, they still have those core group of guys that they took with them. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They still have JT, who's definitely coming back for a vengeance because he didn't have the finals appearance he wanted. However, I do have to speak to the people who are also coming back from different teams, players that were previously injured the previous season. Not saying they had a cakewalk, but there's going to be there's a lot more firepower in the NBA. Let me say that. There's a lot more teams that are doing a little bit more work, man. So I don't know. It's definitely not going to be any easier than it was last year, but I'll give them, you said the percentage. Oh, that's tough.
Yeah, it's very tough. I mean, the East is about to be hell. It's just about to be
hell. Murderers row.
I'm gonna give them 25. Is 25 too low?
Nah, I mean,
hey, whatever you feel, bro.
Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna give them 20%. 20%.
20%. That's cool. I mean, shit. I mean, it just depends on what the percentage of all the other teams are, but we just got to see how this shit plays out. But no, you 100% right, bro. This is definitely going to be it's not going to help the Celtics at all. I don't think they're going to be necessarily a better team without him. I don't know. It's just because it looks pretty tough. You know what I'm saying? Just because, I mean, this was a first-year coach that just came in and helped them get to the finals. You don't really see a lot of coaches like that. You know what I'm saying? So it sucks when you do have a first-year coach actually get to the finals, and then something like this happens. You feel me? So it's going to be tough. It's definitely going to be tough for the Boston Celtics. But like Tahj just alluded to, it's not the player, it's not the coach that's going to be out there on the court. You feel me? So we're going to have to just see what their new additions can do. You know what I'm saying? They did get Danilo Gallinari. They got Malcolm Brogdon. They just picked up Blake Griffin the other day. So they definitely still have they just got better as a team. They definitely got overall better when it comes to the players and the roster. But losing Ime, it's definitely a loss, bro. That's definitely going to take a hit. But if I had to give them a percentage, honestly, I'd probably go ahead and just give them a 50% chance, just like every other contender I'd give. You know what I'm saying? Like any other team that's in the top 8 seeds, I'll probably give a 50% chance unless they're literally like you've barely snuck into the playoffs. But other than that, I feel like everyone, as long as you're in the playoffs, man, you have a chance to win a ring. And I definitely do see the Boston Celtics trying to win a ring.
Yeah, bro. I feel like a lot of people don't speak on that enough, bro. Like even I forgot sometimes that Ime Udoka was a rookie head coach, man. This is his first year. Bro, really, he took the team by storm, man. And like me, I'm hoping that Darvin Ham for the Lakers is our personal Ime Udoka, man. He comes in there and kind of changes the culture, man, and just how we rocking out, man. So I do think it's pretty crazy, but it's pretty tough because Ime Udoka's not out there, but we all know the impact of a great head coach.
For sure.
Man, if he's not there, I think it's gonna be tough for them. But like bro said, they still do have their core players and they added pieces, man.
Yeah.
They did lose Gallo, but Gallo never played for them. He tore his ACL, I believe. But they added.
He should be back. Yeah,
he's gonna be back.
I think so. He's been rehabbing and stuff like that. So there's a possibility he could play this season. So which would be nice for him.
Because we know Gallo, he a flamethrower.
No, he is, bro.
He a flamethrower.
No, you're not lying, bro. He can shoot that thing.
So if he comes back, they added Blake Griffin. We know Blake Griffin's a do-it-all type of player. Malcolm Brogdon at point guard. Bro, I'm really not like super down on this team, man. I think we seen media day, bro. It wasn't really like a downtrodden type of manner like we seen other NBA teams media days.
It could have been a lot worse, bro. It could have been a lot worse.
They were still excited, man. They look like a team that's together, bro. They bringing back a lot of the same pieces from that NBA Finals run, man. So I don't think this is going to hurt them as far as like them being a team next year and being able to compete. I think they'll still be able to compete. Now, will they just be able to, run through teams like they did last year? And I don't want to say they ran through teams because that makes it seem like it was easy, man, but they were really a buzzsaw defensively. I think that side of the ball was what really took a jump, bro, because offensively, the Celtics always been good, man. But defensively, I feel like it's really already instilled in them personally, like, to play defense and be out there now. As far as somebody that's going to be able to, like, light a fire and get on their ass, because Ime Udoka, he was really, like, a fiery type of coach, man. Yeah. Like, if you weren't playing good, bro, he's going to call you out. If you wasn't playing good, he'll bench you. He don't care. But, like, I think that's going to definitely that's going to hurt them. They're going to take a step back as far as that, bro. But as far as them being a good team, bro, they'll still be, I believe, a top 5 seed in the East. And like you said, once you get there, bro, there's always a chance. So I'm going to go with 50%, bro, because I feel like every team has a 50% chance if you make the playoffs, man. Either you're going to get there or you don't, man. So I feel like the Celtics, I don't think they're necessarily going to be a bad team next year just because they lost their head coach. Joe Mazzulla, go ahead.
I'm going to add to that, bro. I think they're definitely a playoff team. That's not what I was getting to, but the NBA Finals is a different story because, like you said last year, bro, when Jason Tatum was going through his little struggles and slump, you were like, I think you made a very valid point. This is not something you come across. You don't just get to the NBA Finals. It's not that easy. So I think I took that into account. So I do like the 20% number because I'm not saying like it's definitely not going to be no damn cakewalk. That the cakewalk disappeared long ago. But I think to get back.
They never had a cakewalk though.
It was hard last year though. Yeah, they played some.
That's what I'm saying, but like there was no cakewalk. I mean, any NBA Finals team, I don't think there's a cakewalk. I mean, I know we talk about you didn't play this team, but to get to the NBA Finals, you don't just luckily end up in the NBA Finals. That's something you have to grind and work for. But however, I think Ime, that's a big piece.
Yeah,
I hate to say it, but that's
definitely
a big piece.
Yeah. But bro, we still got to remember like this man has like kind of put his imprint on that team. I know him not being there is definitely gonna hurt them, bro. But I feel like it's kind of like
they kind of have a formula to go off.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I was gonna say like a substitute teacher, but that's not a good analogy because folks still gonna cut up with the sub.
Yeah, it's probably not gonna be that effective.
You know what to do.
I see what you're saying. Yeah,
you know what
for
to
sure,
do.
Bro. Fact.
You're not gonna be out there like
No, that's a good point, bro. Because I mean, you think about it, bro. The main core for this team: Marcus Morris, you got Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Like that core right there, defensively looks pretty good because you got two big ass wings,
Shit,
and then
Robert
you got
Williams, bro.
Robert Williams as well. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So this team, I feel like they definitely found their identity, which is a good point that you brought up. But at the same time, it's probably going to be a little bit tough just not having Ime on the sideline, you know, giving you the words and shit. And honestly, I was going to ask you guys, how awkward do you guys think it's going to be when he does come back next year? Like, you guys think this is going to affect their chemistry next year?
But, hey, will he even come back, though? Because we still don't know if he's going to come back. Because if he don't come back, that's going to be tough.
All the information we got right now, it just says that he's suspended for 1 year and that he should be able to come back next year. That's all
do I
think
it's going to be weird, though, bro? I don't think it's going to be weird at all, honestly. I mean, we don't have all the facts, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
It might be weird. You're right.
That's what I was getting ready to ask y'all. Did y'all hear anything? Right. Like, I know it's not all fact, but from what y'all heard, do it sound pretty bad? Because I haven't heard any more. It sounded like y'all heard a little bit something that sounded like.
All from what Matt Barnes said.
It does sound bad, bro.
Yeah, from what Matt Barnes said, which is all I heard, is that he made it sound like it was something that was like fireable over. But for what we know right now, he is going to be coaching next year until something else comes out. You know what I'm saying? But as of right now, he will be coaching next year. But I just want to know, like, how awkward do you guys think it's going to be for a whole different coach to coach this whole year and then Ime just comes back like nothing ever happened? You feel me? Like, I feel like that's just.
It will be awkward. It will be a little bit awkward, maybe, bro. Just for the pure fact that, as far as like that trust factor, bro. Because the head coach, you're supposed to be a leader. You're supposed to lead by example, not just on the court, bro, but off the court. Like most coaches in the league, I'm not saying they perfect people or nothing like that, man. But their heads on straight, bro. They usually got wives, they got families, they married, stuff like that. But honestly, bro, I don't know though, because it's like we don't know all the facts to what happened, bro. But like, if it's just the simple fact that he had a relationship with whoever he cheated, I don't think that's going to be an issue. But if it was like he was like, you know, forcing and stuff like that, bro, I don't want to say that. But if it was something like that, it's definitely going to be weird, man. But just off the facts we have now, I don't think it's going to be super awkward or nothing like that.
For sure, bro.
Because, bro, I feel like it's going to be business as usual, bro. Like I said, this coach underneath is one of Ime's guys, bro. So I feel like it's just going to be like, all right, y'all know what to do, man. Like, he's going to put his own imprint, obviously. They're not the same person. But I feel like it's going to be like, if a Coach Pop, if he was to like leave, I'm not saying Ime is that great, but if he was to leave, bro, it's still going to be his system. Like he has people underneath him that know how to run his system to a T. Obviously, they're going to put their own spin on it, bro, but it's not going to be the exact same, man.
Hey, bro, I think a lot of it depends on kind of because at the end of the day, that's a good question, though. You know, Ime was it was a great question. Ime was in positions where that's a like I like to call it a game time decision where okay. Do I do this? The only person that can really do that is Ime to make those kind of calls and it be beneficial. And not saying the guy up under him doesn't have that capability, but I'm just saying I got to give Ime his credit to just say like I think it's a little different to just okay, you have my system, boom, there it is. I think that's a big piece. Sure. But those game time calls were okay. Which guy do I pull? Which guy do I put in? Is this guy hot right now? Do I trust him for a little bit more? I think that's just something that Ime has, and I think he did a great job, which credit to him, bro, for turning that team around, you know what I'm saying, getting them boys to the finals, bro. But I don't know what everything that happened, but I also have to consider that maybe they just like, I think maybe they get to a point of like, okay, maybe we just want to move on from Ime. I don't know how bad it is, but maybe they get to a point where just like, they kind of start giving him the cold shoulder, bro, from what
they might start hooping next year, but they like, all right, cool, we really don't need bro no more. So we don't know, man. Yeah, but this is a sticky situation though. I ain't gonna lie.
For sure, bro. Definitely, the only reason I brought up this question was just because I've seen a lot of Celtic fans just question the future of this team. You feel me? Like I've seen a lot of them just be like, "Damn, man, Ime, the leader of the team. If this is what he's doing, like obviously he either didn't care about the team or like if this is the leader we have, then we're probably not going for it." You feel me? But at the same time, it's like it just sucks because Ime is great as the coach as he was. You know what I'm saying? We all just gave him his props. It just sucks to see him go out and do something like this to jeopardize a team that did just come off the finals. You feel me? So, I mean, like you said, bro, it's a sticky situation. So, man, I hope they can get this shit resolved. I hope Ime can come back to coaching. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what he did, I guess. You feel me? Yeah. So, yeah, man. Shout out the Celtics.
All right, man. Y'all got anything to add to that?
Nah, bro, I feel like we spoke about that perfectly, honestly, bro.
Yeah, bro. I just want to one quick thing. what is it? Improper, intimate. What you say?
Yeah, I forgot.
I hate to laugh, bro, but like, what is that?
Improper intimate relations.
Improper intimate relations.
That's gonna be the name of this episode, bro.
Because
that's what happened, man. But
improper intimate relations.
Hey, that sounds like some super corporate type of lingo or something like that.
Let me not laugh.
It sounds like some shit they just pulled out their ass. Honestly,
that's what it sounds like. What is that?
First time I've heard about some shit like that.
I mean, I guess it's a rule as far as like, especially in the Celtics organization. But like, I didn't know this was a rule in corporate America. Like, you really can't. You're not supposed to be messing with or even stuff like that, entangling with people that you work with, stuff like that.
Hey, Miss Malika Andrews. Hey, Miss Malika Andrews, we on your head too. You better be careful, man. She be speaking on a lot of. Her ass be going crazy.
Yeah, bro, I don't want to gas her up too much, bro. But she dating David Miniman, lame ass. But that's crazy, bro. And shout out David Miniman, bro. He tough, but man, that's crazy.
You real.
But yeah, Malika, Malika going hard in the paint though for sure, man. As far as the Ime situation, she's very upset about it. She don't want nobody to blame women and stuff like that. She spazzed on Stephen A, man. So yeah, she definitely going hard in the paint on this topic in power. They do a lot of shady stuff, man. So I don't want to speak on that, bro. We'll just wait for the facts to come out and see what happened and stuff like that, man. So
for sure.
Let's go ahead.
Be a hypocrite, man.
Real talk though. Yeah, real talk. You can't be calling folks out, but people. Hey, the internet gonna do their research on you, bro. If you going hard on somebody, bro, they're gonna figure it out.
Yeah, for sure.
Bro. Internet will pull your card instantly.
Straight
like that. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. I looked it up and found it like that. So I'm like, damn, that's crazy. But
This she got the nerve.
You want to
let's go ahead and transition, man.
Yeah, man. Talk about it, bro.
Let's transition to this Tua Tagovailoa. Tua Tagovailoa, man. I don't know. I can't say bro's name, but Tua T. He was well. Actually, I don't want to say that, man. Tua T. He banged his head off the ground. That's all I'm gonna say against the Buffalo Bills on Sunday.
That shit was bad.
And then 4 days later, he played against the Bengals, man, on Thursday Night Football, which is a super quick turnaround, bro. Me personally, when my team plays on Thursday Night Football, bro, I kind of cringe a little bit because it's like, damn, I hope nobody gets hurt this week, man. Like, that's a super short week, bro. I know a lot of people don't factor in, especially NFL, man. They just want their money, but they don't factor in the rest of recovery, man. I never played tackle football, so I can't speak to this, man, but I heard a lot of former football players that play in the NFL talk about that Monday after a football game, they can't even get out the bed because their body's so achy and so sore and just it hurts. Everything hurts, man. So if you're a football player, comment down below and just kind of talk about that, man, and how it feels after you're done playing a tackle football game. But for them to go back out there 3 days later and not be able to recover fully, it's kind of tough. I know we all just enjoy because it's more football. And we get to watch football on Thursday, man, but that's a super tough situation. Tua, he was put back out there. And I'm pretty sure Tua said he could play, but sometimes you can't listen to the player when it comes to stuff like this. So Tua Tagovailoa, Tua T, he had his head banged off the ground. He got up. I don't know if you guys seen the play, but he got up. He was wobbly, man. Like, he shook his head a little bit. And the Dolphins say he had a back injury. They said he had a back injury, man. So they said he was cool. Me personally, bro, I'm gonna just take their word for it, bro. I'm not gonna say they're liars or nothing like that. The findings of the NFL come out and say that he had a concussion. We can't speak on it, and that's the thing that's really frustrating me about a lot of people on Twitter, bro. Everybody's experts. Like, everybody's experts on everything. It's like, bro, relax. If the independent neurologist, man, which is the head doctor, if he came out there, he said Tua was straight, he didn't have a concussion. Who are you on Twitter to say, oh, he was concussed? We seen it. Bro, we don't know if he had a concussion or not.
You gotta look into the, like, especially on the sideline, bro. There's money. I hate to say it, but there's money. There's business decisions made, bro. Yeah. We need this guy back out there, and I hate to say that, and not to just say like, oh, the neurologist was a shady guy. He did it for the money. I have no know-how or no information on that. However, after watching that, hey, it's honestly, I just watched it, bro. It's kind of a disturbing play to even look at, bro. He kind of got slammed pretty hard, bro. I know it's football. It really looks like a football play, but I think that's just the impact from the force you getting hit with, bro. However, I definitely don't have no degree or anything in neurology, and I definitely would take the neurologist's opinion over mine. But I will say that I would like to put out there that I think there are business decisions made on the sideline. And then there's, of course, you have to look at the stubbornness of the player who may or may not be really concussed and just like, no, I'm good. Or are you good at taking concussion tests so you can get back into the game?
Hell yeah.
There's that factor in as well. You really don't know until you can sit there and look at these different scans or look at what's going on.
We know the mind of a player, bro. We all play sports at one point, bro. We all had an injury at some sort, bro. Even whether it was at the YMCA, you was like, damn, bro, I'm straight. Even though you may have been hurt. You're like, no, I'm good. I can go back in. But a concussion is something that's very like, it's kind of dangerous, man. You don't want to get too many of those racked up on your record, bro, because that could be career ending, man, and put football to the side, but that could really put your life in jeopardy, bro. So that's not something that you want to see. You don't want to see anybody get stretched off, especially if not for a concussion. So a lot of people are saying that he had 2 concussions in the span. If he did, this would be in the span of 4 days, which means that his brain didn't have enough time to recover. And it's real dangerous, man. But what's your guys' thoughts, man? Like, do you guys really think like the NFL, the Miami Dolphins, do y'all think they put him in harm's way? Do y'all think that they really would do that? And me personally, before you guys give your responses, man, I just want to say my main takeaway is Tua, man. I'm happy to see him having this season, bro. A lot of people are doubted him. A lot of people said he wasn't going to be able to get Tyreek Hill the ball, Jalen Waddle the ball, man. But bro out there balling, man. He doing his thing. But my main takeaway is Tua Tagovailoa, man. He is injury prone. The man's always hurt, bro. Like going back to Alabama, it's always something with this dude, man. Like I don't want to say it's his fault, bro. I don't want to come across as like harsh or nothing like that, man. But
no, you don't even got to explain, bro. Players
I would sit. That's what I'm saying, though. I would sit, bro, like because the fact that it's like this is not like he got smacked by nobody or he got cracked, nothing like that.
He
bro.
did get slammed though. That's force.
That's what I'm saying, though. But
this
is from your head.
Second slam.
This is from your head bouncing off the turf, bro. Like that's crazy, bro. So, what's your guys' thoughts on this whole situation, man? Because everybody got a PhD, everybody's a Harvard doctor, bro. Everybody worked for the Miami Dolphins as well, bro. They was back there. They gave Tua his concussion test, bro. They knew he had a concussion, all that, man. So, get y'all responses.
Since everybody got the degree, I'm gonna go ahead and use mine right quick.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
From what I've seen, and this is just pure speculation. I don't know. I don't have any reports. I don't even have any education in this. However, it was a hard hit, and I know, like, I'm just thinking about the times I fell, and it's like just seeing his hands, the way his hands were after the hit. I'm like, hey, that's something. Spine, he hit some nerves got hit, but I just think just his size. You talked about being injury prone, bro.
Yeah, small.
Just his size, bro. I think that's unfortunate because the dude that slammed, I'm like, damn. And like it looked like he was almost malicious, but at the end of the day, it's a football play. There's really nothing wrong with that. And I think that's one of the issues that the NFL is having, where it's like, damn, we don't want these players injured. We can't basically. It's hard to take how did they say this? It's hard to take the game, like the malicious intent, not even malicious. I guess you could say malicious, just the force out of the game, because that's at the end of the day, that's what the game is. The only objective is to stop him from scoring. The only way I can do that is by put him on the ground. Only way I can get in the end zone, maybe I have to run somebody over. That's the only way. It's just the way the game
works.
Hey,
bro, I'm glad you brought that up, bro, because like I feel like there should be malicious intent when you're playing football, bro. It's a violent ass sport, bro. You can't be on the motherfucking field like, oh, yeah, I gotta attack him, bro. This is not flag, bro. You're supposed to take his head off, or they're gonna take your shit off, bro. It's dog eat dog, bro, out here on the field. That's really all it is, bro. And I'm not saying be out there on no Vontaze Burfict-ish where you're just trying to purpose.
Yeah, don't be dirty.
You got to be out there with some type of aggression.
I feel like if you know there's a point where you're like, okay, I cleaned this plate, but I think that's just football, bro. It's just an aggressive sport. You're gonna have to hit somebody. Right. I know there's positions where a receiver, defenseless receiver, in those type of positions where you can really clean somebody's plate, but you have to pull back. I'm not gonna do that just for the sake of the game. And I don't think a player should have to play like that, to where it's like, okay, did I hit him a little too hard? Because that's just a game. You can't take that out of the game. I think, and even just speaking for football players in general, I think you got to have a little something, a little anger, a little aggression, like you said, just to be out there, because you're getting hit and you're hitting someone every play. That's just the way the game works. So for Tua's case, I do kind of agree, just based off his size. The dude that slammed them is huge. I'm like, damn,
talking about the tackle.
Yeah, if he hit me, I don't know if I'll be getting up either. Like that's a hit. Like he grabbed him and just boom. And like when you're going for the quarterback, you have all your adrenaline. And I think that's just a part of the game, bro. And that's what sucks about it. It wasn't no like dirty play or nothing like that. He just got hit.
Yeah. No, real shit. That was a big ass motherfucker that slammed his ass too. But honestly, bro, I will say I'm no doctor or nothing like that. But I will say I don't think anyone should be playing football for 3-4 days after they just already had a concussion. Like, I mean, straight up, you know what I'm saying? Like, the fact that he even came back into the game. I forgot who the backup QB for the Dolphins is. Do you guys know?
Teddy Bridgewater. Teddy Bridgewater.
He used to play for the Broncos, right?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so yeah, man. I feel like for the Dolphins' sake of things, they were just really desperate trying to get this Bills win. You feel me? Because they were ahead when Tua went down. You feel me? And then you had Bridgewater come in. He threw 2 passes, didn't complete any of them. So they were like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? They were like, man, now's our chance to actually – yeah. They were like, man, we got to bring Tua back in to try to win this game. And they did, but it cost them in the long run because now on that Thursday night football game that Tahj was talking about, they just risked higher risk of injury for Tua. You know what I'm saying? Because once you get one concussion, the last thing you want to do is get another one while you already are still healing from another concussion. That literally it's the worst. That's literally one of the worst things you can do with a concussion, bro, because, I mean, obviously you need your brain for all types of things. So if you're not letting it heal properly and then you're already
bigger than football, bro. Real talk.
Yeah, it really is, man. It's honestly insane that, to me, it's crazy that the Dolphins even allowed him to. Like, I'm not saying, like, as we just said, we're not doctors up here, so we can't, give you like the real test on what – I don't even know what a concussion test is. I don't know how that works or anything like that. But I will say the fact that they even let him play football 4 days after he already had concussion, bro. Is just
cool, bro. That's a great point, though, because, like, we're talking about 4 days. They let him come back in the game that same day.
That's another thing I was saying, bro.
They desperate as hell, bro.
They really are. That's what I'm saying, bro, because I was telling my dad, I'm like, bro, they're on, what was it, Monday night? I forgot. I think it was Sunday morning football or around 12. So they really wanted to get this win. You know what I'm saying? It was the first game of the day. They're 3-0. They're going up against the Buffalo Bills, who are 2-0, you know what I'm saying? So they obviously want to get this win. So they'll do almost anything to do it. And that's what they did. They ended up risking their quarterback, who was having a fantastic year. He was looking like a top 5 quarterback in the league so far, if we're being honest.
Yeah.
And the fact, no, he really was, man. So the fact that they risked, their quarterback to get a win, it's I don't know, bro. I don't really know how to feel about it because, like you said, we're not doctors, so we can't really give our, the same with the first topic. We can't give all the details because we don't know all the details. But like I said, playing football 4 days after having a concussion, we all seen the first play when he hit his head hard on the turf. It didn't look like that vicious of a play, but when your back lands on the ground like that and your head whiplashes off the ground, that's a very dangerous play. And I definitely feel like they should have took that a lot more serious.
Bounced off there, bro.
It definitely bounced.
Cool, bro. You just brought up a great point, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and touch on it, man, since you didn't really speak on it.
Go ahead.
The Miami Dolphins, this is my new favorite word, bro. When I'm talking about poo-poo franchises, man, they're a poverty franchise. They have not won shit in their whole existence, bro. They're still happy off an undefeated season back in 1972, bro. Man. So that should tell you how much winning they've done in their history, man. They're desperate. They haven't really had a great team, a team to rally around, man, in a very long time. So they was like, oh, yeah, we 2-0, we 3-0. People saying we the best team in the league, man. We one of the only undefeateds. Let's go ahead. Let's win this game. We playing against Josh Allen, the Buffalo Bills, which are Super Bowl favorites, man. Yeah. But look at the lines in Vegas, man. They got them at like 550 or something like that, man. So they're excited. They're like, we about to win this game. And for the fact, bro, Coop, I really didn't even think about that, bro. Like, they let him come back into that game. Forget Thursday night football. Let him, bro, I feel like off optics alone, if somebody, I'm not, like we said, we don't know if he had a concussion or not for sure. We was not there. We didn't give him a concussion test, bro. I know everybody has their PhDs from Twitter University, man, but we do not know what happened. The fact that the man got up, he shook his head a little bit. He grabbed his head. Then he damn near fell and stumbled.
Yeah, his teammates were grabbing
just him. Off that alone, bro. Off that alone, I feel like he should just
have pulled him. Yeah,
bro. Like he shouldn't have been like he shouldn't have came back or nothing like that.
I wouldn't have. That's just me.
That's yeah. Because bro. I remember a while back, bro. The same shit happened to Pat, bro. They just yanked him out the game. Like I was like, nah, you can't play. Pat said he didn't even have a concussion, bro. But they still say you can't come back into the game. Bro, I feel like just off optics alone, just off just protecting the player, bro. Just go ahead and just sit it out for the day, bro. You're cool. You stumbling and stuff like that. We just want to protect the players. That's what the NFL says, man. So,
but hey, bro, like you said, this is a poverty-stricken franchise, bro. I don't think they have the understanding to say, like you said, they pull Pat. They know the Chiefs know what Patrick Mahomes is worth after having the troubles with Alex Smith and the guys prior to him, bro. I think y'all know his worth, and it's just like, okay, do we risk having him for this long versus for just this moment
sense,
right
bro.
here? It just doesn't make sense. I think they should have just pulled them, but like y'all said, bro, when you have a franchise like that and you really we ahead, like Coop said, we don't want to lose this.
They're dehydrated, man. Because bro, the weapons that the Miami Dolphins have is insane, bro. Like,
yeah,
Teddy came into the game, bro, after that Bengals game, after Tua went out, bro. Teddy came in that motherfucker, start airing it out, bro. You got Tyreek Hill, you got Jalen Water, you got Mike Gesicki, bro. You got Raheem Mostert, bro. You got Chase Edmonds. Speed crazy, bro, on that team. Like, they haven't had, like we said, they haven't had a team this good in a very long time, bro. So they're very desperate, bro. But like you said, you got to remember, bro, this is only week 2, week 3, week 4, bro. Yeah. You cannot – nobody wins a Super Bowl in week 2, week 3, or week 4, bro. No. You have to –
like that.
Bro, the NFL season, bro, is a battle of attrition, bro. Survival of the fittest, bro. Whoever can last the longest, bro, stay the healthiest. That's really all it is, bro. You can't be out there risking your franchise QB, man. For a week 2 victory over the Bills. That's definitely an important game because it's division.
Especially the Bills, too. Them Bills been cooking.
They've been cooking for sure, bro. But hey, you gotta if you can't get the win with Teddy Bridgewater at QB, bro, then it is what it is, bro. You'll catch him next time, but it's not worth risking a quarterback, your franchise QB's health, man. But bigger than that, man, you just don't want to risk anybody's health, man, no matter who the player is, the status of the player, or whatever, man. We just want players to stay healthy, man. And the NFL, y'all really care about player safety, man. You can only make the game so safe. This is what I want to say about that. Because, bro, you was talking about how they try to take out every little hit. Defensive receivers, we see all the old heads come out. Oh, the league is soft. It's so soft. You can't hit. And as far as NFL, they are right, bro. They took out a lot of the different hits, bro. Because we've seen some hits that are a lot worse than you know, some of the stuff we've seen today, even Tua. A lot of that stuff happened and it was normal back in the day, bro. Football is a violent sport, bro. My mom, my dad, they never let us play, but we probably could have played if we want. But me personally, bro, I was looking like, damn, I don't cool off that shit, bro. That shit kind of crazy out there, bro. Like we said, you have to have some type of aggression, some type of malice, bro, because like you out there, if you don't hit nobody, they're gonna hit you, bro. So it's football, bro. It's a violent game. It's a gladiator sport, bro. So you can only make it so safe. And you know, at every play, bro, there's a risk that you can never play again, bro. Like, football is really a deadly-ass sport, bro. Like, there's so many players that got hurt, career-ending injuries, stuff that affected them in life, bro. So, it's football, man. That's really what it is. All right, man. We have former top player in the country. I don't know if was he top player in 2021, 2020? I'm not sure, man. But Imani Bates, bro, this man has been touted as the next Kevin Durant, man, the next LeBron James. Imani Bates is a dog, man. He a young bull, but he had some struggles when he went to Memphis. Then he transferred to his home school, Eastern Michigan. So, bro was driving around, man. He had the gun on him. He got pulled over, got arrested, and now a lot of people are like they're kind of disappointed and like thinking that his story is over, man. His story is written. So, do we put a lot of pressure and expectations? Do we put too much pressure and expectations at a young age on a lot of these hoopers, man?
That's real quick. I'm just gonna say that because I don't really got too much to say. I'm gonna just say, yeah. I mean, you look at players like Bronny James. You see these guys all over social media. I feel like we should. It's best just to let these guys, you know, just go about their life and let them play. And if they build up or if they play up to what they can be, then it is what it is. You feel me? But I feel like instead of just, you know, having highlight reels of these players at 13, 14, 15, and then projecting them to be the next thing up. I feel like that's just putting a little too much pressure on them. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes just to their social life and shit. You know what I'm saying? They're at school. They're getting all this love. They don't know what it feels like to lose. You feel me? And I feel like that's one big part about, you know, players in this generation anyway. A lot of people don't know how to lose because they're so used to the winning. They're so used to everyone clapping for them, patting their back, saying, yeah, good job. You just did this right, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I don't know, bro. I just feel like we have to be a little bit more realistic. You know what I'm saying with these guys. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, bro. Like you said, man, I don't know. But I don't know much about Imani Bates, but I think it is a little crazy for people to try to write him off already. You know how old is he? Like, is he 18, 19?
Bro, he's only like
19.
He's only like a freshman in college, bro. Sophomore in college. Like, he's young as hell.
Yeah, no, he still has a lot of time to figure out what he's got to do. But I definitely do agree with you though that we just put too much pressure on these young guys, and not even just him in general, but like I said, Bronny James, even players like Julian Newman from back in the day. You know what I'm saying? It's just people are so used to the gratification that they forget that sometimes you lose. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes
Facts,
you go
bro.
through shit.
Facts.
So,
you gotta let folks bump their heads, bro, without being like.
Yeah.
That's the thing about Twitter. That's why I have a love-hate relationship with social media, bro. Because like folks that build you up, and then as soon as you make one mistake, they just want to pounce on you. It's like, bro, you gotta. This man young, bro. Like you gotta let him make mistakes, bro. Let him do his thing. And basketball, bro, like he's a great basketball player, bro, but there's also the score of the game. Hey, shout out to Jalen Rose, man. I got this from him, man. He talks about the score of the game, and then there's the game of life, man. He's playing the game of life, bro. It's not just about basketball. It's much bigger than that, man. Like he has a lot that's riding on his shoulders, man. And for you guys just to be like, oh, he made one mistake, like he's done. Like, nah, bro, he can still bounce back. He can still play basketball. But to Koot's point, bro, I don't know much about his family, but I was watching the Pick a Side podcast, and Pierre was on there from Through the Wire, man. He was talking about how his pops really built the teams and his AAU team and stuff like that. Because I think Imani Bates' team was named after him, right? His AAU team.
Shit, I'm assuming
if I'm not mistaken, man. But I think I remember his team being named after him or whatever. His pops, he built his whole system around him. And like Koot was talking about how people are not used to losing, especially players of this caliber at a young age, bro. When you're touted as the next LeBron or not even the next LeBron, but just the next best thing, man.
Yeah, the next thing.
You're not used to losing, man. So when you get to like a situation that you can't control, your parents can't control, because, bro, we've seen this a lot, bro, just coming from Topeka High, Highland Park, stuff like that, bro. Yeah. We've seen people have their parents and just them control the whole situation around them to where they succeed and they get put on a pedestal or whatever the case may be. So this is kind of the case with Imani Bates. I feel like he's dealing with like that. Obviously, he's a great player, but he's dealing with that like, oh, I'm not necessarily the most talented guy out here. Or I can't just coast off talent. I can't just, I'm just not automatically better than everybody. Like, I really got to go out here and compete. And I feel like that's kind of new and foreign to him a little bit. So I feel like he has to get adjusted and get used to it. But as far as his off the court life, man, I feel like he's a young guy, bro. Y'all really got to let these dudes bump their heads, bro. Like, y'all be ready to pounce on folks for every little thing, bro. Bronny James, he smoke a blunt. Y'all all look Bronny. Like, bro, get off his meat, bro. Let these
that cancel culture goes crazy.
It is crazy, bro.
Live, bro.
Crazy.
What was you doing? Think about what you was doing when you was in high school, bro. You was a freshman in college, or you was 18, 19, bro.
Hey, bro, what's really
so
crazy
harsh on these dudes, man?
What's really crazy about it be folks like barely graduated high school, struggle to get through this, struggle to get through that. And like, that's not a thing if you have your struggles, but to judge someone at such a high standard, like, oh,
age, bro.
We talking about he got caught with a gun in his car. Come on, bro.
How many other motherfuckers ride around with a gun in their car?
Let's be real. Like, that's
what the world we live in now. I feel like that should
be understandable to have something on you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody on something. Everybody want to do it. Like, there's these mass shootings going on. People are robbing you. There's this going on.
Hey, bro, and a lot of people I see a lot of people like, oh, why would he be running around with a gun? Like, he's
what
trying
you
to
mean? Why?
And that's like, bro, you don't. And for one, bro, we don't know what this man environment like, bro. It could be folks out there wilding, bro, and then not even just the environment, bro, but we're talking about the world in general, bro. It's nuts. Like, hey, bro, there's a million reasons why he could have been right around with a gun.
Yeah,
and like, shit. And I think that's not even the worst thing that could have been done. He rode around. He got caught with a gun in his car. Whoop-de-doo. Like, out of everything he could have been doing, a gun is probably like the least.
Yeah. People think you have they hear you have a gun and they automatically think you're out here just robbing motherfuckers.
So like, shooting people? Like that's how people
got some protection, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Stay ready, so you ain't got to get ready.
Motherfuckers hear a gun and automatically think of just shooting, killing. Nah, motherfucker, I have this on me for my safety. If someone runs up on me, I have it for my safety, not because I'm just out here shooting motherfuckers. Like, no.
It's not. I think people come into it with the wrong mindset. Like y'all said, he's a young bull. I think LeBron has kind of gave this kind of like golden standard where he doesn't have a blemish on his record. And I think people honestly forget how challenging life is to go through life, especially with that kind of spotlight on you, and to do what LeBron did. I don't think very many people would even be in the positions they are if we had the spotlight on them like that and criticized every move and everything they did wrong was in the news and it's on this blog, it's on this social media platform. I just think this is a young boy, man. He just made a young boy mistake. It is what it is, bro.
Yeah, that's all it is, man. Just gotta hope he can get past this shit, man, for real. Because like Tahj said, bro, he's still a young guy. I feel like every young person makes a mistake. So I feel like this shit should not be held against him at all, to be honest. And I don't even know much about the kid. So wishing the best for him, though, man.
Yes, sir. Super talented, man. Hopefully not just the basketball side of things, man, but hopefully he just, can stay on the right path, man, and just, like you said, bro, get out of this situation, bro, and just really, get back to doing what he needs to do, man.
Thanks, for sure.
Yeah, man.
All right, let's go ahead and get this jump ball jumping.
Let's do it.
Mistrix, you are crazy.
Let's get it jumping, man. We looking up. We got another jump ball coming back at y'all, boys. We are here. Let's first and foremost talk about our MVP of this episode, man. I know y'all seen this guy, man, in the comment section. Shout out to Robbie Bean, man. Much appreciated. I appreciate your support. We appreciate your support, man. Sure. Appreciate you tapping into the channel, leaving comments, interacting with us, bro. First and foremost, we couldn't do this without y'all. So any support, bro, we appreciate that, bro. So you are MVP for this episode, and I'll let y'all give y'all gratitude to bro.
Hey, man, shout out to Robbie, man. Appreciate your support. I'm glad you are fucking with the channel, man. We really be putting out all types of content. You know what I'm saying? My guy Tahj has been going crazy with the reactions. So make sure you guys are tapping in with those and the interviews, man. The interviews go crazy. You know what I'm saying? So make sure to tap in with that playlist as well. And, hey, man, my guy Trey, he has something special cooking up for y'all, man. So make sure to stay tuned with that as well. He's going crazy. He's in there like James Harden cooking something up for y'all, man. So stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? And myself, I got some basketball content, you know what I'm saying? More individual videos coming soon. So, hey, man, we all have something we got going on. We got something cooking up. So make sure you guys are staying tuned to the Bug Discussions podcast, the channel, man. Yo, whatever the hell you want to call it, man, because we are going crazy over here. But we really do appreciate your support, Robbie.
Appreciate it, Brody.
Yes, sir, man.
Yes, sir.
Shout out Robbie Bean, man. We really appreciate your support, man.
Appreciate it.
You leaving comments on the channel, you leaving likes, bro, and just really engaging with the content in the channel. Yeah. Over here at Bucket Discussions, bro, we are more than just a YouTube channel. We're more than just a podcast. We're more than just a brand, bro. Really a community, bro, of people who really just love sports, man, basketball, football, whatever the sport may be. Yeah. We're really a community, bro, and I don't like to say, oh, you guys are fans, you guys are this, you guys are that. Nah, you guys are part of the community, part of the family, bro. Like, that's what we do over here, man. We include everybody, man. We just love to chop and talk sports. All the different opinions, man, and just really give y'all that real authentic fire sports conversation, man, and just give opinions, man. And just, it's really chop it, man. So that's what we're about over here, man. And this really just signifies that we're breaking into a new audience, bro. We got people just on YouTube that enjoy our content, man. So once again, shout out to Robbie Bean, bro.
Sure, man.
We appreciate it, Robbie Bean. Definitely something that we can take away from it, man. For you to come and support us is big for us, bro. Considering we don't know you personally, bro. We have a lot of supporters who know us personally, and it's a big thing when they support us and they know us personally. But for someone new that no one's ever met, bro, for you to come and tap in with us, bro, that's a big accolade for us, bro. So we appreciate it, man. So let's get into this jump ball segment. All right, let's get into the jump ball question, man. Give me your biggest takeaway from NBA Media Day. Talk to me, man. I know you guys may have seen this, may have seen that, but talk to me about what was your biggest takeaway from NBA Media Day, man. Let me know what's up.
Well, I will say my biggest takeaway, man. I feel like I'd be dumbass for not talking about the Phoenix Suns, bro, because they definitely got some shit going on over there. And I'm not even going to react to the preseason loss that they had against the 36ers, which I didn't even know that was a team.
36ers, that's nuts.
Yeah.
36ers.
Yeah, that's a real team. I didn't even know, bro, until yesterday.
Nice.
But what makes it even worse is the Suns lost to the 36ers. So they lost to a team we've never even heard of. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro, but can we throw this caveat out there, bro?
I don't know.
Can we throw this out there real quick, bro?
What's up?
The 36ers, they shot 55% from three.
Damn.
They was cooking, bro.
They was letting that
They
thing
was
go.
cooking.
Shit,
cooking.
bro. Hey, the NBA is doing expansion teams. Maybe the 36ers might have to be one of them bitches for real. They out here cooking shit up, especially the Phoenix Suns. But
That's a tough name, though. I ain't gonna lie.
the 36ers, yeah, that's tough, bro. Motherfuckers were saying, man, just wait till the Suns play the 76ers. That shit was funny as hell.
Man.
It's about to be a dog fight over there. But no, I mean, I will say the Phoenix Suns, they definitely had a very questionable media day. I mean, I take it you guys have seen the clip of fucking DeAndre Ayton.
That's real somber.
Yeah, man. They asked him, they were like, so are you happy about you getting your extension, blah, blah, blah? Or they, and then he was like, yeah, I'm happy, I guess. And it was the
That's
I
not how he
guess
said. I was like, yeah, I'm happy to be here. I guess. I was like,
he sounded like
They
mad as shit.
look happy.
I said, bro, mad as shit.
For someone that just got $133 million, he did not sound nor look happy at all. But no, man, there's definitely a lot of just the whole aura for the Phoenix Suns that day just didn't seem great. I mean,
And another thing, bro, let me add this. My fault to cut you off, but let me add this in here, bro. They said Monty Williams and DeAndre Ayton still have not talked since that Game 7 loss, bro. I didn't know the beef was really that heavy, bro. Like, it's been stewing for a while now, bro.
Hey, man,
that's crazy.
There was an episode we recorded a couple months back talking about this. Like, do we think, like, this DeAndre Ayton extension is going to be awkward next season? Hey, man, I was on the side of, it probably is. You feel me? And, hey, man, from what it's looking like so far, it's
already awkward, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. You have Jay Crowder, who didn't even come to training camp because they're about to trade his ass, which is kind of weird, especially the fact that he was one of the key players last year, the past 2 years, and now they're about to trade him. He wasn't even at media day. Yeah, man, just the whole media day for the Phoenix Suns did not seem energetic at all. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, Ayton, Williams, they haven't even talked since that Game 7 loss.
That's crazy.
That's a red flag. That's a red flag when you're
as a head coach,
and a franchise player. A franchise player, that's crazy, bro. Not talking for that. Yeah, no, that's wild. That's a whole other situation in itself. But as for the media day, bro, that shit just looked terrible, man. It really did. I didn't really see what Devin Booker or Chris Paul had to say, but I don't know, bro. This media day, it didn't seem great for them. But I hope they can bounce back after what happened last season. You feel me? Because it was definitely rough. It's definitely rough, man. But how y'all feeling about the media day? Is there any teams that stuck out to y'all?
Real quick, bro. You also have Robert Sarver, the whole situation hanging over your heads too, bro. That's another thing that makes it kind of awkward, bro. So
I'm glad they got him out of there, though. Glad they got him out of there.
Yeah, man. Sure, but the Suns, that's gonna be they're gonna have a tough season. That's all I'm gonna say about that one.
It's gonna be tough.
I'm going to hop in there, bro, and say my takeaway for I have a few takeaways, bro, because the media day is like the first day of school for the NBA players, bro. Like, everybody gets to come back, everybody feels good, everybody got their new unis on, bro, like that hype. Like, we finna win the chip. That's how everybody be feeling. Yeah, we finna kill this season. We finna go crazy, man. Everybody's saying the right things. So my first takeaway is the 76ers. Bro, part of me feels like I'm falling for the trap again, but, bro, James Harden just looks so good, bro. He look in shape, man. Joel Embiid
he
looks
lost
good
100
as well,
pounds, though.
I think he was just messing with the dude, though. I think he was.
I was gonna say, I was like, damn, 100 pounds.
But he looks good, though. He looks good, though.
He does.
He looks like he really
60 pounds slimmer for real,
bro. Because we know James Harden, bro. That's why it's hard not to fall for it. But it's like, but they gonna do it this year. They gonna break through. Because James Harden, bro, we see this, man. He always posting workout videos and stuff like that. Even during the season, after the game, he's in there lifting weights, he's training, but the man be out of shape. It's like, bro, what's going on, bro? So, but this year, bro, forget it, bro. I'm buying into it. Buying into 76ers, bro. Doc Rivers, they got Joel Embiid, they got James Harden, bro. They added Trez Harrell, bro. I'm excited about this team. I feel like it's much deeper than it was back in the day, man. Like, this 76ers team, as long as they can stay healthy and stay focused, like I said with the Nets, bro, when we talk about in the group chat. That's a lot to ask for this team, bro, but let's hope they can do it. I think they'll be a threat in the East for sure. Yeah. Honestly,
bro, I agree. I think this is the deepest Sixers team since 2017, or no, I think it was 2018, 2019.
And I feel like, is there some additions that I'm missing too, bro?
They did.
Did they add more people?
Yeah, they got PJ Tucker. They obviously got Arrow. They got what's the dude's name from Memphis Grizzlies? Melton. Was it Melton? Yeah. Something I forgot.
They also added Daniel House, which is they're bringing a lot of former Rockets in, but that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, man. So it's good to see them have a little bit of chemistry now. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully.
Maybe we're overstating it a little bit, man, but they're getting Matisse Thybulle back, but they have a pretty solid bench, man. So I'm excited about the 76ers, bro. I'm excited. And then, hey, this is my second takeaway, bro. Hold on. Let me get right. It's my
don't steal my takeaway.
He's doing something about the Lakers. Huh?
Hey, am I stealing it, bro?
Okay.
Yeah, you stole my shit.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna speak on it, bro. Speak on it.
Hey, bro, I was just gonna talk about Zion, man. I feel like Zion was the biggest. Bro. He was the biggest mystery. The biggest mystery this whole time. Like, what is Zion gonna do? Is he gonna lose the weight? Is he gonna get in shape? Is he gonna be injured? Is he gonna be ready to play?
Do commercials.
Hey, bro, what y'all think? Y'all seen the pictures? What y'all boys think? Y'all, he look in shape to y'all?
No,
he looks good, bro. Pause. He looks very in shape, bro. Nah, bro. Like,
real shit.
Coop sent a little 1-year transformation, bro. I didn't realize he lost that much weight, bro. He looks like a whole different person, bro. Like,
dude, his head looked completely different.
He had the chin fat, bro. Like everything, bro. But now he looks like he been in the gym going crazy, bro.
His forehead even looked fatter back then. I was like, damn, bro, lost weight.
Bro. And I don't know what his current weight is, bro. But Zion's just a naturally big guy, bro. He looks like. He looks better than he did in high school, bro, low key. Like, as far as like, this is his body, bro. I think if he can stay healthy, because he's gonna have to stay at that size to stay healthy, bro. Because other than that, bro, he's gonna have a lot of different injuries and stuff that he's gonna deal with. But if he can stay at that weight, bro, when we seen what the Pelicans did last year with head coach Willie Green, they're gonna be a problem in the West next year, bro. I'm super excited about that. Zion, bro. I feel like he's locking and he's finally figuring out. That's another guy that's really young too, bro. Like I know we're pretty hard on Zion because he's in the NBA, but he's around our age, bro. So he's kind of figuring out and learning as well as far as what he needs to do to stay in the league, take care of his body, and just realize that he's not like a regular player, bro. He weighs a lot, bro. He's a tank.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, bro, definitely, bro. I'm kind of looking at these pictures right now, bro, and it's off this Twitter thing. Somebody posted Zion looks like he's in great shape, and then somebody gonna come and comment, "You won't make it to the All-Star game."
Damn, bro.
Hey, but that's tough.
I'm like, damn, bro, y'all be hating on folks, bro.
Not really.
Hey, bro, I want to see bro succeed, bro. Like Zion, bro, he's probably one of the most exciting players in the league, bro. And that picture of David Griffin, bro, looking at him, bro, was like this, looking very sweet.
Hell yeah,
I was like, hey, he got a cool looking like that, bro.
Hey, but hey, Zion in here in shape though, bro. We finna go to the chip next year. That's what he said.
Bro, he should be happy as hell, bro, because just last year, motherfuckers was questioning Dave Griffin's his position. They were like,
"That's your franchise player, bro. You need him to be healthy and in shape."
That's what I'm saying. Facts.
He like my job intact.
Yeah, he did his job. You know what I'm saying? He definitely did his damn job. Having fucking Ingram and Zion on the same team and CJ McCollum. That's
they stacked, bro.
They definitely stacked. And I'm glad you brought them up because I totally forgot about them, man. Because they have so much upside. Like this whole team is young. The oldest players, like I want to say CJ McCollum is one of the oldest players, but dude, you got Trey Murphy, another year of experience for him. Jonas Valanciunas, bro. A lot of people forget they have Valanciunas. That's a big piece.
Valanciunas is a dog too, bro. One of the most underrated centers in the league.
Bro, that's definitely got to be one of the deepest teams in the league probably now. I mean, assuming everyone's healthy, it's a stacked-ass team. Stacked-ass team, bro.
Hey, bro, I got one more takeaway.
What's up, bro?
I'll be right back, man. One more takeaway.
With the guy that Brooklyn jersey?
I feel like you about to pull the light. Yeah.
Hey, you knew we had to talk about folks, man.
Let's go ahead and talk about.
I knew we had
about all the talking.
I knew we had this. You know we had this. Yeah, but that's one thing I got to speak on though. They doing a lot of talking, bro. I'm not really liking it.
Hey, for all the talking they're doing, they better come out that first game. They better beat the Warriors. That second game, they better beat the Clippers.
Don't worry.
Okay, yeah.
We got something for both y'all teams, bro.
Yeah, hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I thought that shit was sweet. It's not really sweet like that, bro. Y'all think because we got a new coach, we got Russ, we got all these guys. No, you gonna come in there. Shit is not sweet, bro. I'm gonna let you know that now. James Wiseman is back, son.
John Wall about to fuck.
I do not fear none of y'all teams, man. But let's speak on this, bro. Bro.
You ain't got to fear it.
Cool, bro. You brought up a great point. I even said this in a group chat a while back, bro. I don't like how the talking they doing, especially AD, man. He sounded like
crazy as shit.
He sounded kind of crazy, bro. Like,
I think that's coming from. Y'all think that's coming from Pat though?
It could. I mean,
And Pat had everybody acting tough, bro. I think it's coming from Pat. Pat had motherfuckers acting tough.
Hey, bro, we been tough over here though. That's the real matter of the fact is that we got Bron, bro. Pat's not really doing shit, bro. Like Pat, bro, you cool. You a cool player, bro. You gonna bring energy, bro, but you're not the leader of this team, bro.
That's not even AD though, bro. AD's not that guy.
Bron and Darvingham.
AD's not that guy to be talking crazy like that, bro.
Yeah, but he is doing a lot of talking.
Kind of like Cat. Like I think.
Hey, bro, you know who he really sounds like though, bro?
Who?
No funny is, bro. He sound like PG after the bubble. No cap. Not even trying to be funny. But you know how PG was trying to dispel all the narratives. It's like, bro, you don't have to do that, bro. Just play, bro.
Yeah.
He like, oh my hand was hurt last year, bro. No one cares about that, bro. They gonna say what they want to say about you, bro. You see all the jokes and stuff, bro. Even on 2K, I think it was 2K23. AD was playing, he got hurt. People just gonna make fun of you.
Hey, your hair was hurt, my boy.
It don't matter. People gonna make fun of you regardless, bro. But I want to see y'all go out there. I really just want to see the Lakers prove it, man. But energy's good, bro. It's the first day of school, bro. It's like a new car type of smell around the Lakers right now, bro. We got Darvingham. That's really my hope, bro. That's what I'm hanging my hat on, bro. I think he can really make it.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long season when you hoping for the coach, bro. And that's the thing.
Hey, bro, but just know this situation. You know how they say highly flammable, highly combustible. That motherfucker combustible because if we start losing, all these personalities, bro, is not a good mix. That's all I'm gonna say about that one, man. But if we're winning, we're gonna be good. But if it goes sour and goes south,
no, real shit. I ain't gonna hop on the Lakers too hard. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they actually have a lot better team than they do last year, and that's saying
not a lot of shooting though.
No, real shit. But I'm saying like when it comes to an overall fit, last year y'all probably had the better team on paper. I mean, that's what everyone was talking about. Melo, Dwight Howard, you have all these names, but now I feel like your team is a little bit more. I don't know. It has a little bit more cohesive to it. So we're just gonna have to see how this plays out. You feel me? But you're right, bro. There's not a lot of shooters. There's not a lot of guys. Like I don't even know what the highest 3-point per shooter team, or I don't even know what the best 3-point shooter on your team is.
Yeah, but
I think it was LeBron
really
James. I think it was literally LeBron James. If you look at his number from last year, I think it was like 37%. And then, I don't know, everyone else was under that. But other than that, bro, I feel like y'all are definitely going to be a lot better team realistically. Like, I'm not even about to sit up here and clown. I definitely don't think you guys are beating the Warriors the first game. I definitely there's no way y'all beating us that second game.
Bro, we got to put something on that, bro. We got to put
y'all want to make a bet right here on the show? Y'all want to make a little bet? Let's do something friendly. Wager.
What y'all trying to do?
Hey,
y'all trying to bet money? We could do like push-ups. I'll even do some push-ups on the goddamn.
Hey, I said we do like a little
on the show, bro.
I said we do a little embarrassing challenge, bro. You post up in a Laker jersey. You post up in whatever team wins jersey.
We should do that, bro. Yeah. You gotta rock that. You gotta rock that stuff on social media. You gotta wear it for a show, bro.
You gotta wear it for a day too.
Hey, we definitely might have to come up with a bet. You know what I'm saying? And for that following week of the episode of whoever's team lost, we just do that on here. That'd be fun as hell.
Yeah.
Hey, all I know is I ain't gonna be the one, you know, doing the Lakers. I ain't gonna have no damn Laker jersey on. It ain't gonna be me.
But no, bro, this is definitely not a bad looking squad, man. I'm still not sure what's up, but do the Lakers want Russ there? Do they not want Russ there?
Yeah, bro, it's confusing.
Even asked them that.
It's confusing.
It's not that simple, man. It's not as simple as I thought it was going to be. I thought they wanted him there because they didn't have a choice, but it seems kind of.
It seemed like they wanted him a little bit, bro. I don't know.
It's weird. But, I mean, how are you feeling as a Laker fan? Like, with everything that's obviously happened, like, going into the season, at this point, October 3rd, do you want him on your team, or would you, like, be more open to trading him at this point in the year? You know what I'm saying? Because the season is about to start. So do you think, like, with all the things that they've done throughout summer, do you think they should just say fucking go into the season? Or if they have the opportunity to trade him, do you think they should pull the trigger?
That's a great question, bro. I feel like just the matter of the fact that people think we're going to trade him before the deadline. I feel like LeBron is still playing at a very high level. Don't get me wrong, but LeBron is not 2018 Cleveland Brown where you can just, let's trade the whole team before the year starts and just go ahead and see what happens. I feel like I'd rather have the team intact already and they can build throughout the season and go through trials and tribulations throughout the season and not just have to, try to reintegrate some new pieces at the deadline. But there's really not even a lot of trades out there for Russ, honestly. Maybe something will shake up if they keep him on the team. Maybe they'll get a better offer. I do not know, bro. Right now, Buddy Hield, Miles Turner, but that's really the only deal that's on the table. And the Pacers said they'll do it, but the Lakers are not not trying to give us those picks no more. I'm not sure what's going on with that.
Sure.
I mean, honestly, I can't necessarily blame the Lakers because after LeBron and Anthony Davis are off this team, who really knows what the fuck's going to happen? So I can see why
I
they
understand it too, bro. Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, bro, if we have a player like LeBron, this is the only time you're ever going to have a player like LeBron James. Like, yes, you guys might have other great talent down the line, but LeBron James is a one-of-a-kind type of player. And I feel like you should do anything in your power to put the best team around.
They just got to ask themselves, is it worth it for the possibility of winning another championship? And we're not saying they're going to win one, but the possibility, man. But
I think it is, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when we go back to that Brandon Ingram trade to the Pelicans for Anthony Davis, a lot of Laker fans will question it because Anthony Davis is always injury prone. But the thing is, you guys won a ring. So I feel like all the trades you made for Anthony Davis, it was all warranted. You feel me? You guys won that ring, and that's all that matters at the end of the day. Regardless if people say it was in the bubble, whatever. You guys have another championship on top of all
weak ass double ring.
Man, I
honestly though, bro.
Go there, but yeah, man.
Honestly though, bro, like crazy. Coop said it was sad, but bro, I'm hanging my hat on Darvin Ham. But I'm hoping he can be our personal Ime Udoka.
I was just giving you shit, bro. I think he's gonna help y'all a lot just because
I just want to see what he can do, bro.
Yeah, no, real shit. I feel like
he seems hella positive, bro.
Yeah,
he seems super positive about everything, bro. So I just want to see like what he really can do with this team.
Yeah, bro. He said he did trust all three of the guys: Russell Westbrook, AD, LeBron. I feel like, I mean, with the team, you have to have trust. You feel me? If you don't have trust in all three of the players, then obviously it's not going to work off rip. You feel me? So as much as people don't fuck with Westbrook, I feel like it's good that he actually he has Ham's trust. You feel me? So I feel like that's a good sign for you guys. You feel me? So.
Real job.
Sure, man.
All right, anything else to add?
No, man. The only thing I had to say was the Lakers. I definitely see the Lakers being better than they were last year, and yeah, man. I don't know, bro. The team, I feel like it's definitely going to be a lot better, just because, like we said last year, it was just a bunch of names. You had Melo, Dwight, all these guys, but I feel like adding players like Lonnie Walker. Adding players like Thomas Bryant. I just feel like small additions like that is going to help you guys later down the road. But I'm curious to see how this year plays. I don't know about you guys, but the Eastern Conference, even the Western Conference, everyone back healthy. It's going to be a crazy year.
It's going to be a fun season. Hey, catch us at some of the games, bro. I promise you we'll be at some of the games, bro.
Yes, sir.
We're going to be there, man.
We getting stuff lined up, man. So y'all be on the lookout.
For sure, bro. I feel like, man, we definitely got to catch some games, especially after the All-Star break, because that's when teams are finna go.
Yes, sir.
Just ham, bro. They're about
crazy.
They're about to go fucking crazy, bro. They're about to be playing their ass off.
But hey, man, we all excited about our teams, man. Coop super excited, bro. He got a preseason game, man. Kawhi and John are both about to play. He's super excited about that, man. Coming on in about 30 minutes, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap this show up a little bit, man. But let's go ahead.
Wrap this show. Hold on, real quick. Let's wrap this jump ball segment up, man. Make sure you tell a friend, tell a friend, show support, like, comment, subscribe. Just like we seen my boy Robbie. We notice, man. We watch and we eyeing you. We know who's in the conversation. We know who's engaging and who's engaged and interacting with us, man. So make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend, man, so you can be the next episode's MVP.
Real shit, man.
Real talk, man. We see it all.
Facts, man. Yes,
all right, now let's go ahead and get into this, man. We are all football fans on this show.
Yes, sir.
The NFL has finally got rid of the NFL Pro Bowl, man. That shit was an embarrassment. It was a weak game. Obviously, but that's another double-edged sword for me, bro, because it's football. Is there any way you can play football for fun? So the Pro Bowl is really like you don't want to hurt nobody. You want to go out here and crack nobody. Now, I know all the old heads, they swear that they played hard in the Pro Bowl back in the day. Now, only player I seen like really playing for real, and don't mind you, I'm only 21, so I didn't see it all, man. But Sean Taylor was a different guy, man. R.I.P., man. But he smacked somebody in the Pro Bowl like full force, full everything, man. Smacked the punter, man. Lit him up. Now, me personally, bro, I feel like in a Pro Bowl, it's supposed to be a fun event. The Pro Bowl game it's hard to play. It's hard to play like full force, like full being super for real, like NBA.
Like you're playing for something.
You're playing pickup. In the NBA All-Star game, you're playing pickup basketball. You can play full force. But NFL, now we see it's really like a touch football game, bro. They really not tackling for real. Like they having fun out there. They playing around, man. I feel like it's hard to play football for real. So I feel like it's perfect that they just got rid of the whole thing in general, man, and replaced it with a lot of different stuff. I don't know if you guys see my reaction, man, but I reacted to top 5 strongest players, man. And I feel like those little events, the strength events, the speed events, stuff like that is super dope, man. And stuff that they can replace the Pro Bowl with, man. But was this the right or wrong move for them to go ahead and just scrap the whole Pro Bowl game?
I think it's the right move. I think it doesn't need to be brought back until the players want it back and there's something they want to engage in. Because sometimes it kind of seems like, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to force something that players aren't engaging in. It seems like the players, especially for this sport, I actually back in the day, I feel like, you know, they're the let me not glorify the back in the day, but back in the day, people often glorify, oh, we used to do this, we used to do that, we used to do that. That's not how they play no more. It's definitely a different day and age. We see this is a brutal sport. We evolved from playing football with these little bitty toilet paper helmets on wrapped around our head, bro, to actually having these big helmets with you got the sound, you can talk to the coach, you got this going, you got the extra protection, all this type of technology in the helmets, man, and just added to the game as the game has evolved. And I feel like since the game has evolved, this is something that is kind of maybe moved on from, and maybe you never know, maybe it'll go back when they feel it's something that is not something that is wanted by the players and that they want to see.
For sure, bro.
However, I just think after watching these Pro Bowl games, they're really it's almost like, let's just get through the game. We here so we don't get fined type of situation. Let's just get through the game, make sure no one gets injured. Let's play 2-hand touch. We're not taking this serious for real. We just gonna run. It's like playing a game of Madden against a little kid. It's really not interesting. It's like you're not trying for real, man.
Because it's fun, bro. Like when you first, like me, I'm tapped into the Pro Bowl every year. I just want to see everybody out there. Oh, look, Pat throwing to this Pro Bowl receiver, or Pat throwing to this guy, or Aaron Rodgers throwing to this guy. But another thing is, bro, a lot of players don't even show up, bro. So there's a lot of players that necessarily don't deserve to be in a Pro Bowl that get invited just because everybody's turning down the invitations. So I feel like that watered down the Pro Bowl a lot too, man. But they're replacing it with a flag football game, bro. So I feel like it will be a lot more fun because we're going to get to see these guys really compete, bro. Because at the end of the day, they're competitors. A flag football game, bro, that shit going to be fun as hell to watch, bro. Obviously, you're not going to be able to tackle and stuff like that, man, but you're going to get to see, like, the top receivers go against the top corners, bro. We're going to get to see the best quarterbacks in the game, throw to the receivers, man, one-on-one, stuff like that, man. So tackle football is not a pickup type of game, bro. That's why you don't see a lot of players training for the sport. They don't go play pickup tackle football, bro. You can't play that shit, bro. It's a violent gladiator sport, bro.
Yeah. What's the name? I think it was the Pivot. Shout out to them boys, man. That way they doing anything. However, he said, yeah, bro, you can say, hey, let's go hoop, but we can't just say let's go run a quick game of 7-on-7. We're not finna do that. He said, because honestly, there's days I don't even want to practice, let alone play and get hit like that. So,
hey, bro, let me speak on that, bro. Not even just NFL, bro, but some days I'll be like, we all know how hot it be in the summertime, bro.
Yeah,
bro. Football players, they be out in the heat, bro. Training camp, practicing, in the big ass pads, bro. Big ass helmets. No, bro. Y'all, hey, shout out to all my football players, bro. Y'all are very different, bro. I don't know how y'all do it. Cause I understand why they be out there fighting, bro. It's too damn hot.
Yeah,
you irritated, bro. You just getting hit.
Hey, football players are different, bro. Like they'll do all that just to get back onto the field. Like that's nuts. Football players y'all are insane, bro. That's all I gotta say.
Well, very different. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's a different sport.
It is, man. You gotta be crazy, man.
All right, quick thoughts, man. Quick thoughts. Let's go ahead and hit this real quick, man. Ben Simmons, he hopped on the JJ Redick podcast. I think this is good for not JJ Redick, but for Ben Simmons and his confidence, man, and his NBA future.
First and foremost, I think this is huge for him, especially a person that says he was dealing with those kind of issues, to be able to kind of be transparent with people and kind of tell your thoughts and tell what you were going through. I think that's a big thing. And also being able to just to clarify rumors, man, clarify what we speculate from, because we
folks is lying on, bro. Folks is lying on, bro.
Yeah, bro. They was curb stomping you, bro. When you getting curb stomped, everything goes. Everything's a fact. It may be the craziest thing you ever heard, but everything's a fact. So I think this is big for him, huge for him, huge for the Nets, for him to be able to have just be in a space where he's comfortable to get his shit off in a way, bro. I feel like everybody's pain got to catch somebody's ear at one point, but you can't just keep that shit in you, especially when you're dealing with like confidence issues and things like that. You got to let it catch somebody's ear to where you feel like you're comfortable enough to say, okay, I'm dealing with this. They said this was going on. This is definitely not what was going on in the play. I seen this. And then you also have JJ Redick, who was completely honest with him. He was like, when he's breaking down the plays, that, yeah, bro, that looked terrible, bro. He keeps it all the way 100. That's why I like the JJ Redick podcast, bro. He sits there. He may be like, okay, bro, but that shit look terrible though, right? You're like, yeah. At the end of the day, bro, he's gonna keep it all the way 100 with you, bro. So I think this is a great for Ben Simmons, bro.
Yeah, real shit. And honestly, I think that's what Ben Simmons needs is people like JJ Redick around him, not people just to pat him on the back all the time, because that's why he got too comfortable doing what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely feel like it was a step in the right direction for Ben, but I definitely don't think he was in the right. He does need more people like JJ Redick around him, just because when you hearing all the good things about you all the time, you're never going to hear about the stuff that you need to work on. You feel me? So, yeah, for sure, bro. I just feel like people like JJ Redick don't come around often. So I feel like when Ben Simmons does get people like JJ Redick around him, he has to, keep him in his corner and stuff like that. Because, I mean, as great as a player as Ben Simmons is, we all know this, he's an all-defensive player and stuff like that. He can score the ball, not from anywhere on the court, but he can get to the paint at will, you know what I'm saying? But if he could, just expand his game just a little bit, even if he doesn't have to be out here chucking, 5-6 threes a game, that's not what we're asking. It's just the fact that he had to take the courage to take that shot. That was the only thing everyone was asking him. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, to see him finally sit down with someone that he trusts and he's played with in JJ Redick, it feels it's great to see. You know what I'm saying? As someone that, has talked about Ben Simmons over the past year. We all have, you know what I'm saying? We've just been speculating about what he's been going through. And it feels good to see and hear him actually talk about it himself. And, just give his side of the story on a lot of the things that went through or that he went through on the Philadelphia 76ers, you know what I'm saying? Because, it probably wasn't easy, you know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, he fucked up that play, but I feel like when the own fan base of your team isn't supporting you, it's probably a lot harder than a lot of people think, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, it's good to see Ben Simmons back on the floor. I'm glad that we're going to see him play again. And, yeah, man, I hope he has a great season. But I will say the only thing I wish they would have brought up about Ben Simmons was him sitting down playing video games for 21 hours. I wish JJ Redick would have.
Somebody should have asked about that shit.
That would have been the first question. So I'm like, Ben, what was your ass doing for 21 hours playing some Call of Duty? But, yeah, bro, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. But, yeah, man, shout out to Ben Simmons. I hope he has a good season. And, yeah, man. I hope he has a good comeback season for real.
For sure, man. To kind of end this off, we all know Ben Simmons is a great player, bro. And I think it's dope. I feel like this is really like the reason why podcasts were created, bro, especially around in the sports world, bro. Because if this was on ESPN, Ben Simmons would have been much more uncomfortable. He'd have been like holding a lot of stuff back. But the fact that he was really sitting back, kicking back with the Old Men in the Three podcast, JJ Redick, and I forgot the other guy's name, man, but
Tommy
also Tommy as well, bro. He's sitting down chopping it with them, bro. It feels like he's just having a normal conversation. They was having a little bit of drinks, man. They low-key kind of forgot the cameras were there, man. They was just chopping it up. I feel like it's good, like you said, Coop, to have somebody like JJ Redick around you because he's not going to necessarily sugarcoat it.
Keep shit 100.
But there's also two sides to both stories, bro, and I'm glad we got to hear Ben Simmons' side, man. I didn't see the whole interview, man, but throughout most of the stuff that I seen, bro, I watched a little bit of it. I seen a lot of clips, but part of me, I was going back and forth from like, damn, Ben Simmons acting kind of soft as shit, bro. Like, damn, Ben Simmons, I respect that, bro. Like, bro, because I feel like we have to be fair, bro, because like the world, bro, in general is becoming a lot, I don't want to say sensitive, bro, but as far as like,
that's the perfect word to say it.
I feel like we kind of be trying to like sugarcoat shit, bro. And like me personally, like, I'm 21, bro. I gravitate to adults that keep shit a bean, bro. They don't just try to sugarcoat everything and make sure it's Disneyland. The life is not Disneyland, bro. This shit is real. Ben Simmons, I feel like him, as far as like not having the confidence to play, bro, we can feel bad for him all we want. But Ben, bro, do you know if you can't get your mind back right, bro, you just won't be in the league? Like, if you can't play, you just won't be in the league, bro. That's all it is, bro. If you don't want to shoot the ball, if you don't want to take a layup, folks are like, all right, cool, Ben, he's damaged goods, bro. We're just going to push him off to the side no matter how talented he is, man. So I feel like there's two aspects to this whole situation. But I don't want to be too harsh on Ben, man. I'm glad he came out. He spoke his side of the story, man. He really just – the fact that he was able to come sit down and talk about it, bro, I feel like that's definitely a major step. And that means that – hopefully it means that he'll be back on the floor. He'll be – available to the Brooklyn Nets, man, to play next year. He's healthy. There's no more excuses. I I'm excited, bro. Like I was talking about it earlier. I don't know if I'm getting a little ahead of myself just because it's preseason, man, and I'm excited about the season coming up, man. But the Brooklyn Nets, I think we should go ahead and just pencil them in for the Eastern Finals, man. That's really how I'm feeling right now. I just seen a clip of Ben Simmons catching a little.
You said pencil them in?
Pencil him in, man.
That's
pencil him in. Because I just seen a
Hey,
little clip.
you talking nuts, ain't it?
I seen Kyrie. I just seen a little
we
video
gonna
of Kyrie
let it
diving up
slide.
Ben Simmons, man, and getting a little. Ben Simmons getting a little left.
Hey, bro, you know who's in that you know who's in the East, right?
I know who's in the East, bro. But hey, you know who's on the Brooklyn Nets? We talking about Kevin Durantula.
Yeah, but hey, bro, we talking about
Kevin Durantula. With a defensive player of the year, Ben Simmons, defensive player of the year candidate every year, and then
Yeah,
actually,
bro.
you know what? I can't even say Kyrie, bro, because Kyrie's a flake, bro. I can't even say him, bro, because we don't know if he even.
That's
gonna
what
be
I'm saying, bro.
available.
You put in a lot of reliability on a lot of
And that's
reliable motherfuckers, bro.
That's what I said in the group chat. I said, hey, if it was a lot of ifs and buts, man. I was like, if they can stay healthy, if they focus on basketball, if everyone's available, bro. So it's a lot of ifs, man. But if they can do all of those things, man, that's a lot to ask from the Brooklyn Nets, man, because the drama is never ending with them, man. But if they can do all those things, bro, pencil them in for the Eastern Finals. That's all I gotta say.
Hey, all I'm gonna say, man, is penciling in a team that got swept in the first round last year.
It's kind of crazy, but that's just
crazy.
Hey, but
that's just me.
And they ain't had a full squad together, bro. They loaded, man. They stacked.
I mean, what's a full squad though?
12.
What's a full squad to the Brooklyn Nets? Because over the past like 2 or 3 years, bro, like their team has been so like it's been inconsistent, but not even like as a performance side of things. It's just like they've had players here, they've had players like Ben Simmons. His ass was on the roster, but let's be real. Even if he was playing, how much of a difference was he going to make last year?
He wasn't
after not playing for a whole season.
Boston.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's real
I mean, but I feel where you're coming from, bro. On paper, this team is definitely should be penciled in to win it, but we just have to see how they play. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because
folks who getting food off the on paper.
because bro,
man,
the East,
I'm still
the East.
Yeah.
It's
that's gonna be tough.
there.
That's gonna be
you got
tough.
the 76ers, people forgetting about the Bucks, even the young teams in the East. Like you look at the Orlando Magic with Pablo, bro, I'm telling you, like even the shitty teams in the East are gonna be somewhat decent this year. So it's gonna be a fucking fight, bro. It's gonna be a goddamn
hey,
fight.
the Heat, man. The Heat always gonna be there, man.
Yeah, always, man. I mean,
Tyler Hero just got 4 years, 130. How y'all feel about that? I seen it. I was like, damn,
that's a lot of money. But I mean,
bro.
but like you always say, bro, everyone's getting a check around here. And plus, he is a 20 point per game scorer, so I will give him that. You know what I'm saying? So
6 Man of the Year candidate.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah, for sure, bro. He's
that's a lot of bread
guy.
though. But yeah, the NBA be throwing money away. I'm not.
That's about to be the normal, bro. That 133, that's about to be the new normal. That's about what fucking like players.
That's why you got to take that shit down, bro. If you're not hooping, you can't break that 100 mark.
That's the only thing, though, because as soon as Tyler Hero has a bad stretch, bro, everybody will be like, oh, why y'all give him that contract? That's exactly what they're going to do. They did the shit with Duncan Robinson, bro. But, hey,
it always goes like that.
bro, you're worth whatever somebody's willing to pay you, bro. So I ain't never going to hit on nobody getting that bread, bro.
Real shit, bro. But I will say, man, here in about 2 or 3 years, maybe 2025, 2026, the salary for like an all-star caliber player, like a Kevin Durant type player, but that's about to be $350 million type contract.
Hey, bro, the fact that Dame is making $60 million a year, bro, like
that's just crazy.
I know we get used to how much money they make in the league, bro, but I'm never gonna get used to hearing somebody make $60 million a year, bro.
That's crazy.
A year,
bro. 2 years, 100, bro. That's insane.
Damn.
That is it, bro. You could 1 year.
Kids is straight off that, bro.
Off 1 year, bro. Just off 1 year. 60 mil. Nuts. Bro, that's enough to feed like 3 generations damn near if you use it right.
Shout out to him, though, bro.
Yeah, real shit. If you out here just buying a bunch of cars and shit, then maybe not. But I mean, if you out here, utilizing that 60 mil, shit, boy.
and Dame's a very legitimate guy, bro. He has head on straight. So I'm happy for him, man. But this concludes. Unless you guys have anything else to add.
I don't, man. Off the top of my head.
Yes, sir. This concludes another episode of the Bucket Discussions podcast. Bro, this was a great episode, man. It just felt good to get back on here and just chop it with y'all, man. I know my boy Cool.
Buzz down on the neck.
Yeah, man. The boy's iced out.
But my boy Coop, he got something important to do, man. He has to go tap into his squad, man. Kawhi Leonard and John Wall's making their very anticipated return. Who they play today?
I want to say it's the Portland Trailblazers.
They play the Portland Trailblazers. I'm pretty sure that's on NBA TV.
Yes, sir. I think so. I hope Davion plays, bro. That'd be dope to see. Hey, man, even if Kawhi plays for less than 5-10 minutes, I just want to see him. Yeah, bro, I just want to see that man run up and down the court real quick.
Bro, the game missed Kawhi, bro.
Yeah,
I mean, real shit.
Kathai Leonard, bro. He got me hitting the leg super tough now, bro. Shout out Kathai Leonard, man.
Hey, bro, did you just call him Kathai?
Hey, bro, that's what they call him on the internet, bro. That's a super tough nickname, bro.
That's not
hey, bro, but I've been knew about Kawhi though. I remember I heard a story that they said he broke one of the little the hack squat machines because he hit that motherfucker so hard. I said, damn, that's how strong he is, bro. Kawhi.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Kawhi, he does have like a different type of physique. Like he's just built like
he got an old head. He got an old head physique.
Yeah,
like,
it's crazy. Like the shoulders. Yeah, his traps is
his
crazy. Yeah, it's insane, bro. He's definitely looking like.
Man.
Yeah, that's what we need, bro.
Kawhi,
Facts, bro. We just needed him to put on a little extra weight. Hopefully, he can keep it on, man.
Hopefully, that keeps him healthy too, bro. I hope so.
Facts.
It's
Yeah, man. That's
great season, man.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
But yeah,
thanks, man.
We want to get Coop to his game, man. We just want to thank you guys for tuning in and watching another week, man. And then we're gonna catch on next week, same time, same place, man. Peace.
Yes, sir. Peace, y'all.
Conan, count up with both hands. Switch the flow like it was broken. I'm on the road, man. Making plays just like DeRozan. I shoot my shot, and that shit wetter than the ocean. I brag a lot, but with the wind and come the boast in. I made a lot from them apartments that I sold in. He didn't make it up to college, so them streets where he enrolled in. I know I'm a scholar from the moments that I was exposed in.